Hey guys, welcome to Rats and Ice YouTube channel, the best and only Florida Panthers site on YouTube. So today I'm going to talk about the huge signings that Florida had yesterday on the first day of free agency. I've got my notes here, so let's go ahead and just dive right on in. So the first pick that Florida had was UC Jokinen from the Pittsburgh Penguins, left winger. He signed on for a 4-year, $4 million per year deal. Now, I think it's a really good pickup. Left winger, we needed wingers and right wingers. He can definitely score. He had 57 points last year, more than Bergenheim did. He's got 9 years NHL experience. Again, something that we absolutely need was veteran NHL players, and he definitely added that. A good big thing with Jokinen coming on is he's extremely excited to play with fellow Finn Barkov, as they played really well during the Olympics with each other before Barkov ended up getting injured. So that would be a line I'd love to see, Jokinen and Barkov on the same line. I think a lot of chemistry can happen here. The Jokinen can really mentor Barkov. So in the end, a great signing for Florida in that aspect. A second signing, which has a lot of fans uptight, as it was just a deal that was maybe too much, as Florida ended up signing David Bouland, center. Which again, I was a little wary about that because we've already got enough centers as it is. But he signed on, again, from Toronto, a 5-year deal. That is a little too much, in my personal opinion, at $5.5 per year. That, again, is also too much money. But, again, if you want to get players in, you've got to spend the money. So I think this is going to be good. He's got a lot of experience. Again, he can mentor these young centers that we have, because we have a good amount of young centers. And I think that's going to be a theme when I'm talking about here with our free agency signing, is that we've got a lot of young guys. They need mentoring. And that's what I think Tallon did with this, is he picked up a lot of key aspects that could help these young guys and develop them into superstars. So again, with Bowman, he's won 2 Stanley Cups. He's got 7 years NHL experience. And I think he's going to probably play on the second or third line. He easily can do that. And he is a Tallon guy. Tallon likes him. He was picked by Tallon when he was with Chicago. So overall, a good pickup by Florida. Again, we're going to have to see what happens with this pick. So the third one, which I really wasn't too thrilled about when we heard about it, because just the way he is, but he did definitely grow on me. It's Sean Thornton from the Boston Bruins, another right winger. Again, something we need. Signed on for 2 years at $1.2 million per year. Now with him, he is known as a goon and a tough guy, but we do need players like him. He is an enforcer. We need that type of player, like again with these young guys, that are going to stick up for them, defend them when some jerk and other enforcer tries to bully them around. So definitely something that we had to do. We had to pick up someone like that. So, and I have talked to several Bruins fans from up here, and I have seen them play when I've watched the very few Bruins games I've seen, and a lot of fans are going to miss him from Boston. They're really going to miss him. They think that we did it. We got a really good pick. We really got a really good guy with him. So, and again, 2 cups. That's something we need. We need guys that have been in the playoffs, because this team is going to the playoffs. If not this year, but definitely for years to come. And that's something we need, is that playoff experience from these guys that we are getting. Another pickup that we got, which makes sense now, but when I saw we did it, didn't make sense, but now it does, is Al Montoya, if I pronounced that right, from the Jets. 2-year deal, $1.05 million per year. I think he's going to take over for Clemenson now that Clemenson has been signed by the Devils. But I think he could get the second role behind Luongo. If he proves himself in training camp, I think he's going to get over Ellis. So we'll have to see what training camp brings for him. Then we had another center we signed, Derek McKenzie from Columbus, a 3-year deal at $1.3 million per year. Definitely surprised by this one. Didn't think we're going to go for any more centers, seeing as we are pretty deep. So I believe they're going to give. What I think what's going to happen is either Howden or Trocheck. They're probably going to be down in the AHL to start the season with all the couple of centers we've signed, just so they can develop a little bit more. That's my personal belief on that. So we'll see what happens. Again, another experienced guy, 10 years in the NHL, so huge pickup for Florida, and he's very good on the faceoff, so we need a strong faceoff guy as well. Then the final piece, which is something we absolutely needed, was a defenseman. We picked him up in Willie Mitchell from LA, a 2-year deal, $4.25 million per year. Great D-man. Again, won 2 Stanley Cups with the Kings, so more playoff experience with that. So again, what I'm going to do, again, I was not happy, like I said before, with these trade pickups. But Tallon obviously wants to improve this club, and this is moves that are going to improve the club. Again, we needed veterans. We needed Stanley Cup experience, and we needed an enforcer. The guys that could absolutely develop these young guys. And that is what Tallon has done. He's gotten these guys in that can develop them. So, again, another thing I've noticed that was on Twitter, and a lot of people are really upset with these pickups. That they think that we should have gotten Niskanen or Vanek or OPEC, and etc., etc. But you guys have no idea how it is to be a GM. You don't understand what it takes, what it is to get these guys here. And that's a problem with this club. We have been to the Stanley Cup final, the Stanley Cup playoffs twice in this millennium, okay? So it's very hard to get guys here that want to play for us because they know, okay, it's just a dead end career for me. I'm not going to the playoffs. There's no hope. So why am I going to go here? I don't have a chance to win the Stanley Cup, and that's what guys want to do. They want to win a cup. But again, they're not going to do it as of right now. So that's why it's extremely tough to get these high-quality guys in here to play for us. Speaking of Niskanen, a lot of people wanted him here. He didn't want to come here. He didn't even want to come here, and I think it's because of that reason. We are just not a place that players want to be. We don't make the playoffs and all this stuff. So, again, would you want to play for a losing team? I sure as hell wouldn't. I want to go where I have a chance to win a cup. And right now, it's not in Florida. So we had to get these guys. We got these guys. Again, it's still a huge improvement from where we were last year. Absolutely. And again, I keep saying, Tallon is going to right this ship. He is going to right it. We are going to get to that point where we are going to make the playoffs. Again, I think a couple more things happening, like a couple more pickups because we're still under the cap. And plus even a trade, maybe with Chicago or Philadelphia, who's over the cap right now. We could possibly have a trade for them. Again, we could also trade maybe Trocheck or Shore to one of those clubs and get like a Alaka Patrick Sharp from Chicago. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's up Dale Tallon's sleeve. So again, we'll have to wait and see what he has set up for us. So again, in the end, Tallon finally has the backing of the owners. He has the money. We're going to get there. You guys can't lose faith. This team is going to right itself. And Tallon, behind it, I have all the faith in him. So guys, I want to know what you guys think. Did Florida make the pickups? Or did Tallon screw up again, and are we doomed to just be a bottom feeder for the rest of the time Tallon's here? Does Tallon need to go? I don't think he does. I think he did great. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So again, comment down below. or if you're on Twitter, go ahead and tweet me. I respond, all that jazz. So again, thanks guys for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Great day, in my opinion, for the Florida Panthers yesterday. So thank you, Tallon. I love you. Bye, guys.